You have to figure being a police officer would be crazy, man. Like, even routine traffic stops, you are about to go up to somebody's vehicle that's gonna be very, very upset that you pulled them over. Sometimes you get, like, I'm a pretty pleasant guy when you pull me over. I'm not happy, you know, I'm not like, hey, officer, how you doing? But, you know what I mean? I don't pose a physical threat. But, man, you see some of these police videos that are just nuts. I can't even imagine being called to an emergency, you know, where a crime is going on and there's a violent criminal there or something like that. It's all bound to be very, very scary. Wansee Entertainment just did one about a true police horror story that we're going to react to today. Guys, make sure to go subscribe to Wansee and me if you like reaction videos. And let's get into this animation. I got a call that night and that saved
Got a call
my
at about 4 a.m.
Okay.
Typical car wreck in rural area. Respondent
Car
found
wreck?
car hit light pole and no one around.
Okay.
Figure it's a drunk and start walking around the area trying to find where he's hiding.
All right.
One house in the area across the street and about 150 yards away. After a couple of minutes, a woman comes screaming bloody murder from the house towards my unit.
Drunk made it
Full
to the
sprint,
house.
screaming at the top of her lungs. I shine my flashlight on her so she knows where I am because she's just running towards my car.
Right.
She sees me and runs straight up to me. I'm trying to calm her down, make sure she's not injured and all that good
Poor
stuff.
baby's scared to death.
She tells
What's going
me it's
on,
her
boo?
car. Okay, getting somewhere, but she wasn't driving.
All right.
Here we go. Let me guess, somebody stole it?
Nope.
She told her husband she was leaving him. He freaks out and says he's going to kill himself.
Oh my God.
She says he
man.
downed a bottle of aspirin and no clue if this was true or not. When that didn't work, he jumped in the car and drove into the light pole trying to kill himself.
Wow.
When that didn't work, he ran back over to the house and they argued some more. Sees me pull up, makes her leave and locks all the doors. I asked her why she didn't leave and was he being violent towards her. No, he would never hurt her, she said. But he grabbed like a 12-inch butcher knife from the kitchen and told her she needed to go, so she did.
Wow.
Once he
So
locked
what
the
the
door,
heck are you
she
gonna
panicked
do?
because the children were inside. Don't remember the
No.
ages, but very young. Cue the screaming and running.
Oh my
I look over to the
God,
house and began
man.
to see the interior lights going off one by one. Well, shit. I hurry up
way,
and jump in my
dude.
car and drive over.
Can you
Fellow
imagine?
cop pulls up. Quickly fill him in. Armed suicidal male with kids inside. House is dead quiet. We begin stalking around in the darkness.
I
trying to
can't even
peek in windows
imagine.
To assess the situation.
That's some
As
pressure,
we get to the
man.
back door, we hear a noise and my buddy swings his light up and we see him in the backyard behind us.
Oh my God.
Freaking
Hopefully
guy
he
was
didn't get the
outside the
kids,
entire
man.
time watching us. He's sitting on his feet, half sitting up is the best way I can describe it.
He's clearly
Tats
off his
all over
rocker.
him, no shirt on with jeans.
And
His
a
head is
cleaver.
cocked to the side and he's just staring at us with that giant-ass knife in his hand and
You
not
know
saying
what?
a word.
You got a gun, though.
We both draw but keep our guns by our sides.
Right.
He's about 20 feet away.
If he
Start talking
rushes
to him,
you,
but
I mean,
no response. Then all of a sudden, without saying a word, he begins cutting. I mean full on slicing his forearms and chest. Then he begins screaming and crying. We're telling him
my
to stop,
God.
just talk to us, you're not in trouble, we'll get you help. He says he deserves to die.
Can't you
Well,
tase
I'm
him
not
or
killing
something?
him and my buddy's not either.
Right.
He switched hands and started slicing the other forearm.
Oh my
Just
God.
deep, terrible
man.
cuts, and he won't stop. He starts slicing his thighs, chest, and even his neck a little.
What do you
We
do?
already called for the ambulance. He finally stood up and was begging for us to kill him. We kind of danced around a little while not allowing him to position himself to become a
Suicide
threat
by
to us.
cop?
Yes, I know about the reactionary gap, and I wasn't worried about it. He was losing blood and getting weak, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
basically decided to wait him out.
Right.
He cut a few more times and he walked around a bit and then just fell down.
Collapsed. Yeah.
We pounced
He's
and
gonna
got the
be
knife
very,
away,
very
and
weak
the
from
ambulance
that.
showed up.
Can you
Got
imagine,
him to ER.
bruh?
Docs advised it took 250 stitches to patch him up.
God.
No charges, and we got him referred for some help. The kids were unharmed, by the way.
Oh, thank goodness.
He sent her away because he wanted to die and didn't want her to see it.
Holy crap.
No shit, I pulled that guy over about 3 months later on a random traffic stop. And when he saw me, he just burst into tears and gave me a big old hug.
Wow.
Wife and kids were in the car and they were
He
making
got
it
better.
one day at a time. Said he got some help and was in a dark place that night. Ever been thanked for not shooting someone? Yep. It's just as weird as it sounds.
Dude, how crazy. That's the most crazy police story I've ever heard in my life. And pulled him out. Can you imagine pulling him over again after all of this stuff? Some people, you know, I've heard the term before, suicide by cop. If you want to die and you can't pull the trigger on your own, just threaten a police officer. It's a good way to get shot, you know? Man, what a crazy story. Well, this was a true story and had a happy ending. I'm happy. I hope y'all are too, guys. Make sure to check out Wansee Entertainment as well as a couple other reaction videos that I did from him. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.
Break it down.